So hello, this is the Baltic Disc Golf Championship 2019 and this is the back nine. If you haven't watched the front nine, we suggest you go back and watch the front nine before you watch this video.
Watch the front nine and then watch this back nine. My name is Markus Dvinjaninov, in the booth with you today, right now, right here. Let's go.
Let's go. My name is Karl of Kappel and this is our lead card for the back nine, for the final round. The lead card was playing kind of slow on the front nine. Let's hope they will pick it up on the back nine because the chase card is actually not that far behind and the gaps are really small. Just few strokes can drop you like 5 places.
Yeah, so 10th hole, par 4, 179 meters equals 587 feet in the US measurement style.
Yes, so this is actually the third easiest hole, which is a surprise to me, but yeah, maybe I don't play that well. It played 4.2, so just 0.2 strokes over par. You have to hit the first cap, and you have to throw at you don't have to throw at the driver, but most likely fairway-ish kind of driver, just to hit the cap and be as far on the fairway as you can.
And Rasmus just goes a bit left here, but
it's not a nice kick. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be anywhere besides the road. It can get really ugly really fast.
And this one seems, on the other hand, really nice.
This is a perfect shot.
Yeah, and finds the way to the road.
Yeah, for the road on the right side as well, and you can get you will have a nice look for upshot to take.
And Niko also going a bit wide, but finds the way once again.
Yeah, it's a lucky shot. It's a nice shot, but it got lucky on the trees because it's kicked to the left. It would be really bad. So Joonas, kind of a hyzer flip shot.
Pretty big hyzer flip, I'd say, but got some branches, I guess, and turned back to hyzer.
Yeah, it's
from that place. I guess it's still doable if you have some kind of.
It's you. Let's see what's the shot, but it's most likely a par. Yep.
Yeah.
It's really difficult shot. You can get next to the basket from there, but it's really hard.
And Rasmus also finds pretty rough spot for the second shot.
Yeah, it's like you want to be either to the left or to the right, but just slightly, because it's just there are two, like the fairway splits at the end. So.
And Niko finds also a tree.
You can't even really see those branches like from there when throwing, because you're in the sunshine and it's in the shade and it's so far away.
They might be called the iron leaf.
Yeah, iron branch is Estonian term to the famous video.
So we don't see anybody punting for birdie right now, actually. Everybody's just trying to get the par.
On this hole, on the final day, we had 17 birdies.
It's once again kind of this kind of style hole, which is par 4. It's all the time doable, but somehow the trees basically all the time get on your way and mess it up somehow.
Yep, and it's
Rasmus connects it from, I don't know, 20 meters and gallops just uphill towards the basket. Takes the disc out.
Actually, I made a horrible mistake. Horrible mistake. It's not the third easiest, it's the third hardest hole. That's what I thought. It's like the difficulty is 15, that's what I thought. Sorry, viewers. Anyway, sorry. But it's now it makes sense. Although it just plays 4.2, so that I don't really understand. But there are many bogeys, like 30 bogeys on this hole, and even 5 double bogeys.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that kind of long hole that if you mess it up with the first one, you can't save a par. So that's why I guess the par it plays as a par 4.3 over the par. So one birdie for Rasmus Metsämaa with a long putt, nice putt. Congrats. And moving on, tell us what's going on here.
So hole number 11, 237 meters. I really enjoyed the feet number. It's like 777.
777.
It's really nice. It's actually, it plays exactly par, just 5.
Okay.
So it's and in terms of difficulty, it's kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
But it had 4 eagles on the last round.
Yeah, I think this hole could also be par 4, basically.
It would be a really, really difficult par 4, but I understand what you mean.
Yeah, it's kind of, if you mess it up with the first shot, you might still have a look for birdie here, and I think this brings me to the point that it can be still a par 4.
Yeah, but it's basically the whole depends on the first shot.
Yeah, and this one ends just nicely.
You can obviously mess it up second or the third shot, but if your first shot is not on the fairway, you're in immediate trouble, and it's really hard to get anything from there, you know. And Niko hits trees on the right side.
I think this position is okay still, and you can still birdie from there if you have a nice second shot. And did you opt for a like safe slow disc here, or did you go for a long shot?
I threw a rock 3, so mid range. Yeah,
and did
it
work?
Speed in mid range. It actually did. Yeah. I took my first birdie on this hole. Okay. in competition, so it's yeah.
And seems to be a nice shot. Yeah, finds the way through the bushes there and then gets to a spot for a birdie, I guess.
Yeah, and this is a really interesting hole because you have these two kinds of mentalities coming out. It's like the first one is the guys like me, or like throw mid-range, land in the middle, try to get a birdie, and the other guys are like, okay, fastest driver as far as I can throw it.
Yeah, because if you miss it with a safe shot, you're like, dang, why didn't I even try for a long shot then?
Yeah.
But it's either way, you still have to hit the gap with both sides.
So Niko going with
with the trees,
over the trees, and
trying to flex something there.
I have been there, and I think that he had a small gap, and I think he hit it nicely because we didn't hear any trees.
So Rasmus finds himself in a cage, but still manages to unlock the door and get out.
Yeah, it's not a bad up. He still has a ways to go, but not too bad.
When my group played the hole, I can remember that we had this feeling, or I had the feeling that we were playing for like a half an hour and still in the fairway towards the basket. Nobody had made it there. Everybody were like going through forest to forest, and nobody was really on the fairways. So it might be a trouble hole also. Yeah,
this can get ugly really fast, this hole. We saw a really nice up from Rotenberg, and Niko just hits the trees. Yeah, he will have a look, but it's not that close.
And some trees.
The camera doesn't do it justice, but actually this basket is really in a hole, and you can't really see it unless you're from 20 meters from the basket. So all the shots they're throwing are really blind.
Yeah, and Rasmus leaves himself a 10 meter or 9 meter putt.
Yeah, I think it's 8 or 9 meters, something like that.
Yep. Niko just a bit short there. I can't even do the counting right now. Is anybody putting for birdie or for par? Or I think this is par. Birdie!
Woo! Joonas has come to here to play, and he's extended his lead at the moment to 2 strokes. And Rasmus got the bogey, so 3 strokes.
Yeah.
But we can't forget about the lead card, you know. Chase card, yeah. Chase card, because it's.
I was also playing. we can't forget
we
that.
We can't forget that also, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
but
2 birdies, 1 bogey, and a par. It's kind of
everything.
Yeah, it's kind of the average on this hole, I think. It's like few birdies, one guy hits trouble, you know, and one guy escapes with a par. It's like, oh, okay, let's go on to the next hole.
So, hole 12, which should be your hole, I say.
It is.
If we would play par or doubles, I would say that you go.
This is my hole.
This is Karl of Kappel's hole. Everybody, welcome to hole 12, par 3, 102 meters.
It's uphill, and you want to throw kind of straight and have a little fade at the end. It's for a right-hand backhand player. It's really straightforward hole. There's nothing much to it.
And we see Ronald also going for this backhand.
Yeah, when you see Ronald throwing backhand, you know it's a backhand hole. You know?
Okay, and the trees on the right got him, but should be an easy par from there because it's open space there. And we see a cowboy on the background there. You can see.
Yes, Kulder is watching also what's going on.
Taking notes from the pros, and
I think it was even a nice kick.
Yes.
We kind of lift it up straight and slow it down.
Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah, but I expect nice shots from these guys because they have all really nice backhands. So.
Oh, and what did you throw on this hole?
Actually, I threw a destroyer because just a nice understable destroyer just to keep it straight and not too much power on it.
But why a distance driver, not a fairway driver?
Because
or
it's a little bit uphill, and I just felt I can get it there much easier, and I don't want to throw it hard, so it's nice controlled shot for me.
Okay.
Ronald has a little bit, let's say 50 meters left.
Yeah, nice forehand flick.
Yeah, nice, really nice.
Estonians are known for.
Yeah. And Ronald has really nice forehand upshots. So he has some kind of troubles in his game. He knows themselves, but one thing is like forehand upshots is bread and butter, you know.
And Joonas making tonight's I'd say outside putt maybe, or what did you say?
I think it was just outside circle.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's say it's outside then. And Niko also for birdie.
9.5 meters. Perfect.
He makes it. Niko Rättyä from Finland connects the birdie on hole 12. Walks to the basket, takes the disc, and next up Rasmus. And can't really feel the putting. I see some kind of
Struck the mini as well. Yeah, I think it's kind of, you know, it's like you're wanting to really get the disc into the basket, and it's like few holes left, and it's like I have to get it, and I really want to get it, and it's like just a little bit high and a little bit to the left, and it just spits out.
So birdies for the Finns here and pars for Estonians.
So we saw the ultimate goal for the players here. Yeah. It's like the United States Disc Golf Championship, and five invitations are given away to the top 5 scores on this Baltic Disc Golf Championship tournament.
Absolutely, and the 13th hole plays as par 3. Is this an easy hole or is this a...
I think the last hole and this one is for a right-hand backhand player. I think this is the stretch you want to have, 2 holes is like really easy birdable for you. But this is the mistake I also made.
Okay.
Nobody doesn't care what I made, but it's really easy to make that mistake because you have to throw, you want to kind of throw it semi-high to have it fade left, but it's really easy to pull on the right side because you want to have the disc to have a room to turn,
So this one was it's inside the circle.
Yeah.
I find many people throwing a bit high and long, which brings them to the spot where they're like 12 to 50 meters away from the basket. I didn't see many players like inside 7 meters or that close, which is kind of interesting. So I don't know which is the perfect line for this shot actually. This one?
I think it's kind of a overstable fairway driver shot. Through it hard, and it just depends that disc will turn itself. And as we can see, it's like Rotenberg threw a second backhand in straight from the tee in a row. So it's it's a backhand hole.
Yeah, that's definitely a must-go backhand hole.
Yep.
And
I really can't imagine anybody going forehand here.
Oof. Nice try from Joonas, and Niko also
Nice putt
early once again.
So Niko is catching up.
Yeah, he's getting the pace right now. Rasmus. Yeah, gets the birdie, gets the putt inside, and converts into a birdie.
And also Ronald is in for par, and Joonas also par. I really can't imagine Joonas was hoping to get a par on this hole.
Yeah,
It's definitely want a birdie on this hole. So the leaders have Joonas has just drawn this -4, and Niko is second -3. So at this moment they're really vulnerable to the guys from the chase card,
So, hole 14, eagle birdie par. What would go for you?
This is, if you have a big forehand, it's really eagleable hole for you.
Yeah, and I can say that 5 eagles was also taken on the last round. So
yeah.
We had three holes that were eagled, and this one was the most, so 5 times eagled.
Yeah, and you can, the first throw you have to like flex it, and you have to have a forehand in excess of 120 meters, I would say. Because you have to throw it hard and let it flip and over, but most of the guys throw backhand here.
You can get lucky with backhand also, to make an eagle, I would say. Something.
Yeah, but this is... It's a lucky shot, but it's usually when you throw a backhand on this hole, you finish like 10-15 meters shorter than Niko did there, and you just have to pitch out and then approach, and it's like you just play for bad. And this is I show this shot. This was really lucky.
This one now?
No, the one Rasmus threw. It was kind of a misrelease and just went straight, and it's in the perfect spot. I haven't seen anybody basically on this spot.
Okay.
So
can Ronald show us the way for the eagle here?
Yes, so I flex.
Maybe a bit long flex, but finds...
Just a little bit to the left.
He was looking okay, just a bit too slow turn. Yeah. But finds the nice spot there, I guess. Yeah, still doable.
He will actually have a straight look at the basket. As we can see here.
Obviously stand still won't make that easy. Sorry.
Yeah, this is... That's the only obstacle for him, but it's kind of it now.
Kind of long left also.
But now he's in trouble. So Niko still has like few threes to contend with, but it's a really nice upshot, and it's let's say 15 meters from the basket. And he has an eagle look. But like the basket is on a really steep hill, just from this angle. So if you really get greedy and you try to go for an eagle, let's say 20 meter, 15 meter putt, you can easily roll down, hit the basket and roll down, and then it's not eagle, and then it's not birdie, then it's hopefully par.
Yeah. Oh, and we see Ronald in a pretty rough spot here. Let's see, can he make something out of it? Tries to go. Oh.
Yeah, he will have a par from there.
Yeah. On this hole, I would say they're all looking for minimum birdie look.
He was running it.
Yeah.
It's from his angle. He's just approaching directly to the steep gradient behind. So I was kind of surprised to see he was running that, but still.
Yeah, if you have the confidence and your brain is cold, you can go for it. That's a new sentence. Use this. Brain is cold.
Brain is cold. But it was really hot on this.
So you had to keep your brain cold.
Cold, yeah. Kuitunen in for birdie. Rotenberg for par. Rättyä also birdie. and Metsämaa birdie. So Rotenberg is not happy with his par, but I would say that the second shot that kicked him from the post is really lucky to get away with the par as well. So Joonas now has two guys following with like 3 strokes back.
And 4 holes to go.
So hole 15, for me it's basically, you know, USTGC.
I know.
The hole number 7, the bamboo hole.
Yeah.
I think it's perfect, exactly the same, not exactly the same, but same kind of feeling hole. It's 84 meters, slight downhill all the way, and you have to keep the disc low and you have to keep it straight. Because even if you're like 20 meters next to the basket to the left, you can have really trouble putting or even struggling to get a par.
And did you go backhand here?
Yeah.
Backhand putter?
Mid-range.
Mid-range. Okay.
Beat up mid-range, just throw it straight and
Straight,
let it
no
just let it slide, simmer down. Let's say simmer down to the basket.
And Rasmus can't really hit the line here.
Yeah.
As we saw Niko a bit high, and Joonas, I guess, shows us the way right now.
Yeah, that's a nice shot. We still have a kind of a uphill shot, putt, let's say. Yes.
And Ronald going with some kind of a faster disc, I assume.
I think it's
It just fades a bit too much and gets the fast disc skip.
Kind of a fairway driver, I think.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the touch, why not? But at this point, I guess Ronald wasn't kind of most happy with that shot.
Yep.
And Joonas tries to run something here, maybe?
Niko,
sorry, yes.
Niko, yes. I just know the Finnish guys gonna laugh how we pronounce the names. But guys, we're doing our best. Sorry.
They can try to pronounce my name.
Yes.
And Rasmus goes with a hard forehand roller, but finds the way to...
He has a look.
To think about his, confidence with the putting right now, I guess he would love to be a bit shorter, but the pace wasn't that easy also.
Yeah.
And Ronald running the putt and leaving himself with a comebacker 9 meters.
Yeah, and this isn't the putt you want
to
have a bogey a bogey.
Definitely when you're having like 4 holes to go and the leader is taking probably an easy birdie.
Yep.
And you go for par. Yes, as you can see, not that easy. In this golf we make mistakes. We have to learn from them. Let's see if Roland has... No.
sorry, Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Joonas moving lonely forward.
Yeah, it's really bad to see Ronald playing not that good. He's a nice guy and he's like really. I know he wants to play good and it's like few bad holes and just.
Yeah. And also Rasmus definitely wasn't looking for missing this kind of putts. So
yeah.
As he's having kind of struggle with the putting right now. On normal days, Rasmus kind of makes them all. So yeah, but the days are not brothers, as they say in Estonia.
Days are not brothers. So Joonas showing why he's the leader at the moment, birdie, and other guys find a little bit trouble on this hole. So, hole number 16, par 4. I really like this hole as well. It's basically it's just want to throw something straight, and if you have a forehand, it's actually quite easy for you. But with a backhand, you want to just finish straight somewhere around this place area on the left. And if you have forehand, you can get here, I assume, somewhere. Yeah. And then it's just a really nice upshot. So if you have a forehand. Nice forehand, it's really a straightforward hole for you, I think.
But what's the story with the backhand then?
Backhand is...
pretty hard, I'd say.
Yeah, it's pretty hard, but since there's room, I found it easier to throw a backhand. Let's say.
And you threw with what kind of disc?
Leopard 3. Actually.
Okay. I think Joonas threw some kind of a mid-range maybe?
Yeah.
Super slow.
I was also thinking about mid-range, but the thing is that there was slight headwind and it's like...
And let's see. Niko showing the forehand way. Just a easy forehand throw down the hill, and next shot should be kind of same looking one. And this hole should also work for Roland.
Yeah, it's... Hea vise. Like Niko said. Hea vise.
It was Niko?
I think it was Niko. Because he's speaking
it sounded
Estonian.
really Estonian.
Yeah.
Hea vise. No emotions, nothing. Just hea vise.
But I think it was because he was speaking Estonian all the time.
Hea vise means nice shot, if anybody's wondering. So, Estonians have the emotion, as do Finlands. Hea vise. Americans would have said, hea vise!
Yeah, so we don't speak, Estonians don't speak that way.
Yeah.
They're completely monotonous, like this.
You have to stay calm all the time, nothing too much. You can be happy home alone, not in front of other guys.
So Joonas
cooks it over a bit.
Yeah. But it's lucky. Not lucky in that sense. It was an awful shot, but it still has a kind of straightforward up and down for par.
Yeah, and this is kind of 80 meters forehand, I would say, maybe a bit less even. And once again, a bit higher basket.
Yeah, it's raised basket as well. And I think it's also a perfect spot for it. You know, it's because there are, I think, 2 or 3 maybe, 2 raised baskets, but they're spaced like really far away from each other. So it's like, it's not like it's just another raised basket here and there. It's like you have time to calm down a little bit, few holes. There's like, it's just another one, you know. So
Roland left a bit too long putt, I would say.
Yeah, and this is a danger zone, I would say. It's like you have a few bad holes, and then you have a look for a birdie, and it's raised basket. Then it's like I will go for it, you know. You can. Unfortunately, it's just next to the basket, but it can get ugly. This kind of like few bad holes and a birdie look.
And Rasmus taking birdie, Joonas taking par, and Niko should be taking birdie, yes. And Roland also minus 15 taking par.
Yep.
So I think Joonas feels quite okay right now.
Yeah, he has 2 holes left and he has 4 strokes.
I mean, on the next hole you can take eagle. So if Niko would take eagle and Joonas would take, let's say, bogey, things would tighten up a bit. But let's see what this hole brings to us. So hole 17, par 5, once again. An eagleable hole, and the distance is 222 in meters and 728 in feet. And the perfect spot would be somewhere here with the first shot. From this spot you can go and try to hit the eagle line. Yeah.
It's really eagleable hole. It's I think on the last round we had
4 eagles.
3 eagles, yeah.
Okay. And you know what? I was one of them.
You was?
Yeah. So everybody shout out to Markus Dvinjaninov
for
taking eagle! But let's see what the real players are doing right now.
Yeah. And at this moment, actually, Leo Piironen has finished minus 8. And so minus 8 for the last round. And
yeah, minus 8 is pretty good.
Yeah.
And Niko had some kind of kick which moved him to the left side.
But this seems perfect. This seems... Commentators scores, exactly. It's like, but I think he will be totally fine from there.
Yeah, it's still okay.
Yeah.
It would have been like superior spoto, but it's okay spoto. Spoto means spot.
Yes, I presumed.
So...
I assumed. Anyway.
This is the Mando that the cameraman was showing, and Roland also goes with the backhand, which is kind of interesting for me.
But maybe it's just a little bit kind of fed up and it's like, okay, I will go for an eagle here.
Yeah, it might be, yes. But what's there to lose right now? Much.
Yeah.
Although, USDGC spots.
Yeah, but it's...
Last year, Ronald was one of the guys that got the USDGC spot. So, nothing to be ashamed of. And Niko, nice upshot and should take an easy birdie from there, I guess, I assume. Although the basket is kind of close to the steep hillside, so you can throw over the basket. It can get dangerous there. And Joonas making the second shot, or?
Yeah, it's, he has an eagle look, but it's
pretty long. Yeah.
pretty bit long, yeah.
I mean, I was closer.
So
Okay. Let's say that.
You are better.
And Rasmus. Oh!
Yeah,
What?
That's OB.
What? Whoa! I haven't.
I even thought that was possible, but it's...
Yeah, I never seen this kind of shot also here, but I think it made all the flex and all the things that it could possibly do, and Ronald also has a look for
everybody. Yeah, but it's really. You can't see the basket, and the road behind is OB, or let's say the fence part of the because actually the road on the right side isn't actually OB, I think.
And Rasmus should also have a look for birdie actually, because it was his second shot.
Yep.
And I mean, this hole can also be a birdie hole, as we can see so many guys putting for eagles right now. But let's leave this eagle joy in the game, and some eagles can make the game a bit more interesting.
Yeah, you can make up some strokes, and I think this decently eagle holes are fine. I think they add to the course competition, because you can have like 4-stroke separation on this hole quite easily. Because you can miss the first shot and then it's struggle for bogey or something, and one guy can eagle and it's 3-4 strokes on one hole. So
it was so long story I forgot the beginning, but okay. So Niko got the birdie. Ronald unfortunately missed the birdie putt from pretty close, and Joonas also taking birdie, and Rasmus unfortunately par also. So Estonians got par, Finns got birdie. So before the last hole, we have Joonas having a pretty nice cushion lead, -24, Niko Rättyä -20, and Estonians following up.
Yep. And the chase card has finished at this moment, and Leo Piironen is actually sitting -21, and Kristo is -19. So Niko has some work to do.
Yeah.
He is sitting -20.
And I've seen one disc land like 20 meters from the tee to the basket actually, so some kind of magical shot is available for eagle, I would say,
but it's let's say this hole is really downhill from the tee. We can see Pasi Koivu here as well. It was really nice to see Pasi playing in Estonia, because we don't see him that often.
I mean, it was really cool to see all the Finns come out and play in Estonia, so do it more often. And see me say hello, I would say hello to you, and we had some fun.
Yeah, it's like I was jokingly said to Pasi as well, as you're it's like Paul Macbeth in Estonia is more frequent visitor than you.
Okay, and while you were talking, the Niko made a really awesome shot.
That was awesome. Perfect shot. It's really, I think it's one of the best throws in the tournament on this hole or ever.
Maybe also even the best shot of this whole coverage, or the
So theoretically there's big Anheuser route as well, but it's you have to be kind of, as the term we came up with is like cold-brained to go there.
And they're also going for forehand. A bit too much.
Too much angle.
But maybe it can work something there.
Yeah, it turns out perfect.
Okay, the Niko shot was really like really good, I would say.
Joonas is now at the moment. I think he knows the scores, and he's just playing. Okay, let's take a par here. He didn't maybe have a look as well, but he has a comfortable lead.
Yeah.
So just chipping out.
He has had a solid round, I would say. Nothing to be ashamed of. USDGC should be for him this year.
Very nice.
And Roland just pitching for an easy ending birdie.
Yep. Yeah, that's just. Yep. Yeah, it's a little bit meat on the bone left, you know. But it's
solid off a bit.
So, Niko for eagle.
The cameraman said, "Put it in."
He's really rooting for Niko. Yeah, just tapping birdie.
Yeah. So should be tied with
Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tied with Leo.
And Joonas misses the par putt here. And Rasmus trying to.
It has been a long day, and there's like they just.
I mean, this putt cost him the USDGC, was it?
Yep.
Yeah, harsh one.
But you know, it's always like that. It's like after the tournament, you think, oh my god, that one stupid mistake. You know, it's like, why did I do that? I took a double bogey. I have taken like easy par. But it's
And Niko taking a really easy birdie, and our winner of the tournament,
Joonas Kuitunen, Baltic champion, Open Division, and proud owner of the USDGC invitation.
Yeah, so congrats to Joonas. But we have to mention that we had one little guy making a move.
Yes, local Estonian guy, Mattias Villota, is actually shot. The junior guys played the same courses as the MPO, and as we can see, MPO finished -23, and Mattias actually played -24. So
is this
they decided to play CTP for the second place because it was a long day, and they said, let's do CTP for the crowd, and him and Leo.
Just going for the basket here for sure.
Yeah, so it was really awesome. Actually, it was really good vibe. They're going. Turn it. It's really.
Almost.
Yeah, I'm really sorry the guys who missed this part of the tournament when they went home or something, because it was really good. And Leon, the CTP play, so he got second.
Okay. So, congrats to everyone who finished on the podium, all the players also, like me and yourself.
Yes.
Thanks for playing, thanks for making this event possible, and thanks for bringing the USDGC tickets to Estonia.
Yeah, and so here are the results. Joonas Kuitunen, Leo Piironen, Niko Rättyä, the top 3, and Kristo Raik. Top 4 guys earned spots to USDGC, and the young guy from Estonia, Mattias Villota, took also one spot. This guy on the left. So here are the champions, the Baltic champions, and here are the guys who are going to the USDGC. So thank you for watching, and see you next year in the Baltic Disc Golf Championship and Innova Baltic Tour. Thank you.
See you there.